I have a Chinese Red Bull here.
Let me see.
Can you read that?
It doesn't look like Chinese writing, like.
Nah.
There's no wee houses.
Is it Russian? I think it's Wingdings.
We'll give it back to him.
Sippers get ready. People get ready. Sippers get ready for tea with me.
Sippers, welcome to this episode of the Tea With Me podcast with me, Shane Todd. Before we get into this episode, let me tell you a couple of things. Number one, patreon.com/tea with me podcast. You know what we do the bonus episode on a Monday. You know what we do the live stream on a Friday. Sometimes it's the Lazy Boys podcast with the great comedic talent of William Thompson and Micky Bartlett. There's all specials on there. There's everything. I'm on tour, ShaneToddComedy.com. I'm going all over the place, and hopefully I'll have added Middle East states and North America.
You go to Afghanistan, big shooter?
Yeah.
And you're allowed to stay.
I'm doing the Afghan fringe. I'm not doing the whole Middle East. Just to let people know. There's two dates. Okay. Maybe three.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum.
He plays for
Barcelona. So I got to tell you about our sponsor before we get into this episode. Number one, we're sponsored by none other than NordVPN. Mickey, what you'd be the best mind for this. What is NordVPN?
I love looking at ditties all over the world.
Yes.
And sometimes you can't.
If you're in Afghanistan?
If you're in the Middle East, for example. Do you know what I mean? So, but if you've got NordVPN, you just attach that to the side of your computer.
No, you don't. No, it's not a physical thing.
It's not?
It's not. It's a virtual.
Positive?
Yeah, because I know it's a virtual private network.
I'm pretty sure it's a physical thing.
It's a virtual private
put
network.
On top of your roof.
That's some of these other VPNs, you're carting them about. You're walking around Afghanistan with it on your shoulder. This is a virtual private network, meaning that you can mask your location.
It's virtually private.
You could be in Afghanistan watching Heartbeat. You could be watching what other shows?
They actually have it in Afghanistan, but it's dubbed over.
Yeah.
Claude Greengrass sounds mental. But they do have it.
You've got everything on there. Whenever I was on holiday, I was trying to watch the Euros. I was in Spain, but
that's expensive.
And I said that NordVPN.
What's the Euros? Not spending too much. You're being frugal.
Yep, it's very good now.
I said NordVPN. I'm in the UK, and it went. All right, we'll say nothing, and I was able to watch BBC iPlayer. Mask your location when you're too well travelled, man. Well, you're not allowed to because of the tag, but NordVPN.
It's pronounced TAG.
Yeah, thank you.
And it's our word, not yours.
Yeah.
So.
Imagine I said tags. Like that's just the way I pronounced it. Those bloody tags. You can. It's premium cyber security for the price of a cup of coffee every month. One NordVPN account can be used on up to 10 devices. To get the best discount off your NordVPN plan, go to nordvpn.com/tea with me. The link's in the description down below, and they have a 30-day money back guarantee. I'll say the link's in the description. We're also sponsored by none other than Manscaped. Oh,
jeez.
My goodness.
Thank God for them.
Do those tags love Manscaped?
Oh, we do.
The number one in men's below the belt grooming. Because I'm looking at
right up Aaron's
You can see
shoulder.
a lot today.
I can see this is like the reverse Sharon Stone in Basic Instinct.
Easy for you to say.
In that movie she's in. Yeah, Basic Instinct.
Yeah, Basic
Sharon Stone.
Yep.
It's the Afghani version.
Michael Douglas.
What?
Michael Douglas?
Oh, right. For some reason I thought you were pronouncing the road racer Michael Dunlop's name in a French way, and I was like, it's niche, but
I didn't even know who he was.
Yeah, Manscaped, number one in men's below the belt grooming. Look, we're bang on about the products all the time. They've sponsored the podcast.
Is it good for doing your tisn't?
Pardon?
What's your tisn't? Your taint?
No, your tisn't your balls, tisn't your asshole. Is it good for doing that bit?
Your tisn't?
Yeah.
Right.
Listen,
is your tisn't not just your whole body though?
No,
your balls
no.
and asshole?
I know exactly what you mean. He's talking about this area. It tisn't either.
Right, tisn't your balls, tisn't your asshole.
Well, I'd say
that's why it's called a taint. That's what the Americans said, but obviously we're not Americans.
Why do they say taint?
Because it taint your balls, taint your assholes.
No, it's not.
That's why it's slang.
taint your balls and
No,
taint your...
But who's running about talking
ain't
like?
your balls and it ain't your ass?
But who's talking like that nowadays? Taint.
Well, I mean, there's loads of words that we say now that you can't, people don't say anymore.
Go ahead.
I'm not going to say them because you don't say them anymore.
Like
balderdash, there's one. When's the last time you heard that? Fiddle faddle.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Flabbergasted.
Yeah. Speaking of your flabbergast, fucking Manscaped will take care of it, no problem.
Cesc Fabregas did play for Barcelona. 10 out of 10 from me.
I'm speechless.
What Dan? What we did Victorian slang terms.
What the hell's happening?
Okay.
Your NordVPN isn't working.
That's buffering.
Your Wi-Fi shit.
Nanti Narky. Yeah. Played for Barcelona. Manscaped's number one in men's below the belt group. We've got a load of products in the background here. They're fantastic. We use them. The sippers enjoy it. If you haven't been to manscaped.com, head over there. Use code TWITHME for 20% off and free shipping. The link is in the description.
I highly recommend Manscaped because for years I didn't use it, and my scrotum looked like Philip Schofield's career, just tatters.
Yeah. Well, if it was, but back then it would probably look great because his career up until
Yeah, but that's the thing. I wasn't using Manscaped. I was using another cheap knockoff.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Fell escaped.
Yeah, Philip, whoever he is.
Phil escaped.
It was actually Phillips.
Phillips. I was going to say there's a Phillips.
Yeah.
No, but it wasn't the company. It was a fella called Philip. I know.
But do we know is Schofield linked to
Phillips.
Phillips the brand?
Maybe it's
in any
Philip
way?
S.
Philip.
Maybe it's not
Comet.
I'm thinking, let's get the tin for it. That's right, mate.
See, during COVID, you could have been talked into any theory.
Not any theory.
Any
Not
theory.
any theory. Most of the theories involved around here don't get pissed at 11 in the morning. Theoretically, yeah.
Virtual quiz
And also
for the boys.
physically, 100%. Let's fucking do it.
My guests this week are none other than Micky Bartlett and Aaron Butler. How would you describe your outfit?
I know.
Go
Yeah.
ahead. He's had a...
Hannibal Lecter at the end of Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it is.
I'm having a friend over for dinner, Clarice.
You root there?
Aaron, you did?
No, because you'd be able to see it. You're doing your version of it. I don't think I can. I've never tried it.
You're a natural though?
Yeah? Was that good?
Yeah, that's good.
Thanks.
In Disneyland?
You look like a cop trying to blend in at spring break.
Yeah.
You look like you want to buy the plans for Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Yeah, you look like your granda was the guy who ran Jurassic Park, and you're a TikToker who's trying to take it over now.
Yeah.
If I was like 85, would this be a good outfit then?
Yeah.
Do you know, it's I like it, to be honest with you. I mean, the patterns are slightly off, but that's
That's Primark for you.
it'll annoy me over
You
time.
know?
Is this
but-
a set?
This is a full Primark set.
Really?
Hat
Pajamas
and all,
or
hat
for
and all.
outdoors?
For outdoors, yeah. These are like swim shorts, I think. They're very tight. Do you know, it's bad leaving the house like this and your neighbours see you and you don't have a suitcase with you. Doesn't look great.
Yeah.
It's worse if you leave the house with a suitcase, but there's human hair hanging out of the zip.
I mean, that's worse than any context. Yeah.
So just count yourself lucky.
Yeah. By the way, boys, I
Going
brought...
away anywhere nice?
I
Oh, why?
I
It's not a
brought...
haunted house.
I have a Chinese Red Bull here.
A lead bull?
I was going to say, any jokes funny, man?
I would love it, Mick.
That came out of me before I knew what I was doing. I'm
Mick,
really
I
sorry.
would love it
For
if
the
you-
week it's in it, I am genuinely sorry.
If you relocated to China and were just known as Funny Man, I would love that.
Yeah,
Micky Bartlett,
that'd be-
funny
that would
man.
be funny.
This is 4 times the strength of normal Red Bull.
You're going to
You
shit
don't
all over
need that.
Lovely.
You'll be high. You won't sleep at night.
Do you want me to drink this? On the
Yes,
I
podcast?
do want you to
Drink
drink
it
it.
naked.
Yeah. Down it.
Fucking
Down it. Down it.
Not down, was it? Wow. Holy
Oh, I
shit.
wanna try something.
Fucking made my herpes can't.
Do you
herpes
have? Do you have herpes?
Probably.
No, but if you don't get cold sores, you don't have it.
I don't.
Terry
I've never-
Wogan, he wore a wig. Oh, herpes? Thought you said herpes. I didn't get it for man. I swear to God, I haven't been talking to anybody all day.
That's what Joe Wicks was trying to get you to do during lockdown. No, they're burpees.
There's no fizz in it. It's not great.
Nah. Where'd you get it?
Bought it in England when I was over delivering one of my team building exercises in Brighton.
Isn't it mental? He does this.
That's,
He, legitimately does this. This is the guy you want to take your team building from.
That's good. Was Red Bull, right? Everybody that's playing Splat to warm up.
You look like Kojak.
The hijack.
I know who that is. But
Chinese Red Bull. What kind of shop do you get in?
the guy, it's just a wee convenience store, and they had like a Pakistani one, they had an Indian one, they had all sorts of different ones.
Yeah, it's
Those are
okay.
the right ones.
Aaron, that's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know it is.
Whoa, but the way you said that.
No, you're making it
raging.
sound like
No,
it's
you're
racial.
annoyed.
It's-
You're annoyed they had those
And you
shops.
couldn't look whiter.
Yeah, yeah. You look like the Indian Raj period. Like.
I
Yeah.
thought I was like Neo leaving the house today. Not gonna lie.
Neoliberal. I was clever.
Neo from Matrix.
I'm not entirely sure what
or-
it means, but it was fucking smart.
No, R&B superstar Neo.
Oh yeah.
Not the
Neo
hat,
was
no.
great.
Yeah.
Neo was great.
It's to be fair, as a balding man, I have been researching what hats I'm going to buy for whenever I bite the bullet.
Hey, you
You can get away with that. Like my head's too big to wear. I would love a hat like that.
You
Would that be a pork pie?
wee pork pie hat. That is wee pork pie hat. I
It's
think.
Trilby or something, is it? No.
It might be a chill.
But it's
I
like
think
too
a
small.
Pork pie's
has-
more bold.
It's too small though.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I think it's alright.
Mickey likes it.
I'd like you to wear a cowboy hat. You know what I mean? I think that's
Well, source
weak.
me one out and I'll wear one, yeah.
I have one in the house. It says Tina's hen on it, but
Turner.
why does Tina not need it? Doesn't matter.
Your hair has defied the odds because you went bald in about 2004. And remember, and
true.
you shaved, you bicked it, you were
Yeah.
like, I'm bald. And then you let it grow again, you're like, oh no, it's back. And that was years ago.
Yeah, it receded when I was about 24 and then just stayed this way.
But that's good.
I hope so.
Do you take anything for it? Like,
No, but I did notice when I stopped taking the psoriasis medication, it was on like gut health stuff. It definitely helped it.
Start going back.
Yeah, because the psoriasis meds I was on did thin it. Because actually, there's the footage of what your live pod in the limelight. Remember, it was my birthday, and I was fucking steaming. There's footage of that where the lights go through my hair, and it just looks like 5 bits of fucking hair sticking up.
Yeah.
And now I've got this thick, luscious,
Fish.
luckish.
Do you like my hair? Fish. Can we make that a new word? Fish.
This
my-
is Stefan. This is Shane.
Oh my god, darling, you look fish.
It's like thick, but you smell of fish.
No, it looks good.
Thanks, mate.
oh,
Maybe
We smell
Oh.
I would love it if you took your hat off and you were rocking something, you know, like you'd done something to your head and you're like, oh,
dyed
damn,
of
people
green
can
or
see
something
it.
like that for the
Yeah.
feel.
just a bump. Just a big cartoon bump.
Yeah.
What, like a wee alien on my head?
No, like you bumped your head and it's going like roar.
Oh,
and then,
like the Roadrunner?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's like
those
dum,
were
dum.
great.
My granddad used to bump his head with the garage door all the time. It's terrible.
Accidentally.
He was like Mr. Bean. He would like close the garage door in his head. I would think it was accidentally, but it might have just been like a slow cry for help.
Call for help.
I swear, the girl used to make me do that to her feet.
Close the garage door on.
It was a car door. Like, but I don't know why I've said that. That's not true. It sounds like I've been abusing people and I haven't.
Yeah.
Don't look
I
in the eyes
have been
when
on
you
my
say
own
it.
for 3
Would you
days.
do that? Would you do that with if a girl said she's into doors being closed in her feet?
No, no way. Look at the fucking size of them, and I'd kill her. Do you know what I mean?
That's
Feel it?
true.
Yeah.
Not really.
But it could be a slow release
Yeah.
door.
That's
One
true.
of those.
Like a Tesla one?
Yeah, or like a fire.
Any other slow doors we can give a shout out to?
I meant those. You know those doors that you can't close quick.
Yeah.
The
I
heavy
can't know the
ones.
t-shirt I'm wearing. I can close every.
Is that a Hodor Game of
It
Thrones
is a Hodor
t-shirt?
t-shirt, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just 'cause I got sick of saying it. You're running for a lift. People just
You just
So
point.
you just
yeah.
buff it out
Hey,
a wee bit
well, I've loads of them. I've loads of shirts that just
for daily use.
you
That
know what I
words
mean?
on
I've
them.
got excuse me.
Yeah.
Can I use your toilet?
Yeah.
He
I had one that said taxi.
That's
But
good.
tell you what happened, walking home one night, drunk fella jumped in my bag. I had to carry him home. I was like, man, I'm not a taxi. He's like, mate, your lights on. I was like, he knows the rules.
you wee light in your
I
forehead.
swear to God, I was dropping past the Hatfield, I mean. Spilled kebab all down my neck.
Speaking of spilling things, this guy trying to sabotage Andrew Ryan. Andrew's doing a fela. He was excited about it. He was very nervous before show started going great. Aaron just fucked a drink in the ground, sabotaging his mate.
He says fucked. I accidentally knocked over a full Coke
Smashed the
Zero.
drink.
It was plastic glass. Didn't smash. The
Coke Zero in a plastic glass?
Yeah.
That's I imagine for somebody who doesn't drink, that's like when I get a pint in a plastic glass, I'm like, it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not the fucking same.
I think it's nicer. I think it's better. I think plastic glasses, you know, because if you drop it like I did, it doesn't smash everywhere. That would have made a big noise. That would have really ruined his night.
Did you have fun at the feel?
Not really. No, I didn't enjoy it this year.
All right.
Anyway,
What else is everyone?
any gigs coming up?
Mick, did you have fun at the feel?
Oh yeah, I
I had
forgot
a
that
great
you did.
time. Thanks to the 40 people that turned up to the show.
No.
No, it was about 180 maybe.
I was saying they also have another room in the Devonish for about 200 people. That's
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
Don't know why they didn't just.
It was good. Did you do that with me?
I've never done that room. No, I've only ever done that.
Because it was
that
comedy
big
nights we
one.
were doing in there, and it was great.
Yeah.
Was that what the comedy nights were?
Yeah. What about Andrew backstage being like, they were like, "Can we get you anything?" And it's his solo show, like, and they're like, "Can we get you anything?" And he's like, he was like,
On his rider, by the way, he didn't just ask for it on the day. He put this ahead of time.
"Oh, I wasn't thinking about the right." Tell him what he asked for in the Reddit.
So Andrew's talking the whole thing, telling you through the entire process. He was like, they asked me what I want in my rider. I said,
That's Chris Kent.
that is, yeah. It all sounds the same to me.
Whoa!
Yeah, here. Controversial.
Yeah, we're both tags, we're allowed to say it.
Yeah, exactly. And he was like, all I asked for is water and 2 plug sockets.
Access to
Is
electricity.
he going to kill himself?
He said access.
He said access to 2 plugs, 2
Access to
chargeable
2
plugs.
plugs.
Don't worry, I've got my own toaster. Jesus Christ,
That's what he put on his rider.
That's what he put on.
People
and
put on,
then
like,
they
sweets.
asked him, "Can we get you anything?" Just before he goes on stage. And
The second plug.
he asked
in my hand.
He asked for a coffee, and I went, "Fuck's sake, Andrew!" I was like, "Don't have your back," as a joke. And he went, "Don't worry about the coffee." And I went, "They'll get you a coffee." And he was mortified, like.
Bless him, like
His head was away before, but he had a great time.
Yeah. Backstage before a gig, he's not the same person.
But that's a good sign, though. I always think if you're backstage and you can't focus on stuff, you're going to have a great gig.
Yeah,
If you're backstage chatting,
Yeah.
you're about to die in your hole. Like,
Are you sad not to be at the Fringe this year? I feel like the world. You know when people are like, "Oh, the world isn't right."
Aye.
If something that normally happens doesn't happen, you not being at the Fringe, I'm like,
I have a wee bit of FOMO. Like, but it's just too expensive. I just couldn't justify going for the full month and spending that kind of money.
"Are you going at all?" Come
No,
with me on
I'm busy,
Sunday, big
flat
sure.
out.
Come with me on Sunday.
Are you staying over?
No, 10 a.m. flight out, 10 p.m. flight home.
So no, fuck that. If I'm going to get racked up.
you
We'll
stay,
do
you
that
stay, you
anyway,
stay.
but get on the 10 p.m. flight home.
Yeah,
That'd be
you
class.
stay.
No, it wouldn't.
I'll put you in a wheelchair and take you through Edinburgh Airport. It'd be sweet.
That'd be cute.
I dare you to try and put me in a seat. I've been in Edinburgh for a day. But been away. That's wrong with him. None. He's alright. Sort of God, he can fly. I can fly. I'd fly the plane. Let me sit in the front.
Go over for a bit though.
I have been thinking about going over, but I'm busy like next week and gigging, and then
Come on Sunday, because Colin and Aaron and Niall will still be there. They go on Monday, so we'll go Sunday. I'll say good night at 8 o'clock, and then you can go with the big boys. You can go play with the big boys.
We all here. Do you have a couch?
Of course they have a couch.
Of course,
Someone-
I can't.
couch.
I've actually got a preview on Sunday. I'm doing the American Sunday night, so I can't.
What's he called? Come on,
It's called FOMO.
sit in Daddy's knee.
The sound of my arse sliding off his leg.
Is Aaron Butler up to anything out of the ordinary in August?
No, went seen the Kneecap movie the other night. That was good.
He was at the premiere.
Oh, see, I saw the photos.
You and Jerry Adams.
Yeah, me and Big G. Yeah,
Big G
yeah.
there, was
I believe he was, but
I?
I
I won't
didn't.
admit that though.
You fucking, you fucking bastard.
Kid sharp.
But yeah, it was good. It was in Irish and all. That was class.
You a guy that just goes to premieres now?
Yeah, I'm the premiere guy.
Yeah.
I
What's
thought
it about? No idea. Was it subtitled or were you just like?
it is subtitled.
Is there all K Tossa when you?
Yeah, do you know what's class about and what I learned about the Irish language when there, because it hasn't been modernized. Whenever they have to say something that's like modern day, they just have to revert back to the English, which is great.
Like USB.
Because they're all like Shade of Ahora, Tanland Grasta, is Misha Mario Kart, Tame Marhoniana, Mail Search, OnlyFans subscription, Tame Marhoniana, Shade of Ahora, Tanland Grasta, Lick a Wee Dude Off You, Tanland Grasta. It just keeps like, they just.
What
slip
is
the
Lick a Wee
English
Dude Off You mean in Irish?
Oh, that's a name. That's a first name. Like a wee dude off you McCuskey. I went to school with him.
Her now.
He was radicalised over the weekend. His name was Luke on a Friday, and then Monday he was all, I'm Luke a wee dude off you. Like, and we were like, how do you spell that? He was like, there's 4 7s and a silent Z and all.
Do you know what your name is in Irish?
Mine doesn't have a conversion in Irish, but it has a female version called Aaron. That's it.
Aaron Butler.
But there's no male conversion for Aaron in Irish.
So was Aaron taken from Aaron? Because Aaron's like Ireland, isn't it?
Maybe. I have no idea. I haven't
Ireland
looked into it
Butler?
enough. Yeah.
I found out what my last name was in Irish and I was fucking fuming.
Bartlett?
No, O'Fartlett. Swear to God.
No, it's not.
I swear to God.
Micky O'Fartlett.
I swear to God. My uncle, we were on holidays in Spain once, and he wrote fucking like Clan O'Bartlett, but it's like BH. But I was doing Irish in school at the time, and I was like, I know that makes an F sound. They're like, oh, it's O'Fartlett, and I'm like, don't ever fucking tell anybody. And I've done it. So that'd be me.
But you can't be known as anything now other than Micky O'Fartlett.
Well, I was getting called it in school anyway. But then the teacher
For different
just
reasons.
legitimised it.
Micky O'Fartlett.
But yeah, movie premiere, pretty good. Yeah, in the Kennedy Centre of all places. That's
Yep.
where you want to the premiers.
Kenny
you know.
Centre's a good spot,
It is a
underrated
good
spot.
Better than Park Centre.
We like
as
to
you
be
learned.
Tim Hortons across the road, don't we?
Yeah. We like to go there. For
In my mind,
Is
you
that after JF Kennedy?
probably.
yeah. I think Robert owns it now.
In my mind, you hang about Rushmere Shopping Centre all the time. Like you're there every day. in
I
my
do
head.
take a wee dander through it every so often.
Yeah.
We've got a new super drug now. It's massive.
All right.
Right.
Fucking huge. They got rid of. There was a. I think it was Peacock or something beside it. That's not got through.
That's sad.
You want to see the size of their Sharjah section?
You'd have cleaned peacocks out back in the day, aren't
Yeah. There's still one in Kennedy Centre because of me. I think I funded.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you know where I miss? But that is. Do you remember when NV and like Gino used to have good shit in it?
Gino.
That's where you bought all your Wu-Tang clothes.
I never went there.
There was a Gino in Belfast,
Yeah.
and I got oh my god, I got a FUBU hat, and I thought it
That's
was a
why
beanie,
you
but
got
it was like a
Fubu jeans
daishiki.
on? Yeah.
It was a daishiki. It was
Oh,
like
an African.
it was like, what would you
Say
say?
hat, please.
African hat. That's what I mean. Yeah. Well, he's describing a dishiki. What else would it,
It
be?
was it
right
was
now he's describing Leonard Nimoy.
it was you should try and find him. They made a film about it.
Yeah. Finding Nimoy. Yeah.
I was thinking looking for like the search for Spock.
Oh, right.
So they
That's funnier.
Yeah, that was good.
I just went very literal. And
so it was like a sports
You should
t-shirt
keep doing
material
this.
hat.
Yeah.
It was just it was like totally tight against your head.
like a skull cap type. Like
Skull, it was a FUBU skull cap.
So I'm pretty sure that Shiki's something like a.
It's the long African dress thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
believe.
right. Can I tell you something about the FUBU skull cap? Mm-hmm. I made 12 years old. Didn't suit me.
Aye. Do you know what? I bet you know what happened. You saw the front photo of that Craig David album,
Born to do it.
and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna get one of them because I went through a wee phase where I had a FUBU, like it was like a beanie, but it wasn't one of them long beanies. It was just like you just had a wee,
Like a Rasta beanie.
Nah, it was just
Like a
like it was
yarmulke?
just like a cream. It was
A
just like
yarmulke
You had a FUBU
beanie?
yarmulke?
Don't you? It's Yamaka, and I mean,
My
it's
dad
just-
used to race one of them. He came last because he was sitting on a wee hat.
That was very good.
There's a joke about a Ducati as well, but we'll leave it.
Oh, yeah. That's great.
That's very funny. Sorry, I need a minute. Well done.
But yeah, did Craig David popularise the beanie back in the day? Did he like make it a thing?
I don't know. I think the non-foldable beanie, sure.
Yeah.
You know, I had a Wu-Tang hoodie I wish I had now. Cream with a dollar bill, yo, with the red.
I had that one.
It was class.
Man, I had the cream one with the red. I had the black one with the. I had a reversible pair of jeans, so they were fucking like black Wu-Tang jeans, and then you fold them inside out, silver.
Do you remember something like
Never
that?
wore.
I would
them.
love though, Dan. Could you see? Now they sell Wu-Tang hoodies. I think Primark were
Yeah.
doing Wu-Tang hoodies, but
But
we
they're
want
printed
the
on.
old
These were
ones.
the embroidered ones.
We want the old
Yeah.
ones, which is just the W.
Do you know what I had? I had
retro Wu-Tang Clan hoodie.
I had a Wu-Tang Clan baseball shirt, so it was like a white baseball shirt with black sleeves underneath it, like fake sleeves.
How much would you wish you had that?
Oh man,
like
now,
in your
yeah,
size now.
100%.
I remember.
I'd
going-
look even more ridiculous now wearing it.
I remember having a bit of birthday money and going. I was going on holiday the next day, and I was like, "Oh, I'm going to pick an outfit in Belfast," and I got a silk shirt and top, man, which was blue. For some reason, I bet you we all had this. It was like blue and white that faded into each other, like electric blue and white that faded into each other, and then barbed wire around both arms. And I got FC UK jeans and a matching denim jacket.
I had the Primark knockoff version of that, which was like black and grey with the barbed wire there and then flames at the bottom.
Oh,
They're like a fucking darts player.
a Guy Fieri.
Aye. Out in Santa Pons, like, well, girl,
Yeah,
you like a mama bracelet? Which is
hate-
weird because I think the bracelet was 21. I could afford my own stuff, but
Oh,
I hated the braces, man.
I didn't.
did you
I
go braces too?
I got my braces on the week before I started uni and got them off the week after I left. So I had 3 years in uni. Being like, I promise I'm good at this.
You didn't have braces, no?
Never, no.
I once went with a girl in uni. I had braces and she had a lip piercing, and her lip piercing got caught in my braces. Or both just like, oh, didn't I?
Yeah.
You're stuck with her for life.
Yeah.
I love that. All that old Gino stuff. Sergio Tacchini, do you remember that brand?
Nope.
No.
I love that.
Tags.
No, but Sergio Tacchini is like an Italian brand. Tags loved it.
That would make sense.
Couldn't
Do
get
you know what
Tags
I
up.
did? I had the New Era Yankees cap that Fred Durst had.
Oh, yeah.
And because obviously it's the one with like there's no gap in it. It's just like and I fucking squeezed my big fat head into that because it was the last one in the shop. And I remember like trying to wear it out and being like, I can't fucking
What was
say
that
it. Like, it really hurt
brand?
me.
And it had the like polar bear on it.
Echo? No, not Echo.
I used to have this quarter zip coat. Ah, fuck if I can remember the
Polar
brand.
bear?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Something Max, was it? Bear Max?
I think you just made a brand of
No, I feel like
Bear Max?
it might have been.
Dan, could you look that up for me?
What was the one with the two girls sitting back to back?
Kappa.
Kappa.
It's coming back.
First wank.
Your first one?
Yeah.
That's really your first
your
one?
silhouette.
I'm telling a lie. That was my first one. Was actually the laser pen, where you could get you could take the wee.
I know a
cap
laser
on it.
pen,
Yeah,
yeah.
but there'd be a wee image of a wee woman, like the silhouette of her.
That's a
my first-
danger
Remember
wank.
that, Dan, do you remember that yourself?
That's a danger wank, because what if the batteries run out?
Oh, the dangerous part was the plane crashing.
Can I tell you something mental now that you say that about a laser pen? See if you say that happened on September 11th.
Didn't September 10th, but that's where they got the idea.
I I was driving home from the Dylan Moran show on Wednesday night, and in front of me there was a car behind me, and in front of me I saw a green laser pen shining. I was like, fuck, that's mental. Drove on, but 10 minutes later start flashing it through my car, and I was like,
Fucking
what the
scooters and
fuck
time.
is happening? Then I pulled in and let the car past, and then I drove behind it for quite a while, and I was paranoid as fuck, because I was like, are they passing that on to like another? I didn't
There's
know
going
what
to be
was
a drone strike.
No, I was like, why are people shining a green laser? Because they're very dangerous. Like,
Was it just use being...
but yeah, but then the car,
Youthful?
it wasn't we souped up car or anything. And then when it got past me, they weren't doing it to anybody else.
So was it the car behind you shining in front of you?
Yeah,
Those green ones really do go.
Oh,
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought one in your stag. Was it your stag too? Yeah,
But a
from
laser pen.
yeah. Well, when we were on the we were separated at this point, not in marriage or anything, but just from the group, and it was me, Dave, and the other two boys.
Oh yeah,
You know the other two boys, and we.
Aaron was leading them about Michael Oof on a side mission, like the Pied Piper.
Yeah, I found a side group in his stag do
This laser pen.
that were that all just wanted to go down the strip and whatever. Anyway, we got the laser. I don't want to reveal what happens on the stag, boys. Don't want to say anything. But I did get a laser
What
pen.
happened, Stag?
A lot of
No, what
things.
happened?
No, I can't tell you. Humble actor.
did you get the dirties?
I had everyone.
Did you get Itchy Willy?
Did I what?
Itchy Willy? Magaloof, like you're really good.
What's S.E. Willie?
An Itchy Willy.
Oh, an Itchy Willie? No. I brought it there.
And Itchy Willie, I think after the African Cup of Nations, Barcelona loaned them.
Yeah. I hope you strap the laser pen to your willy and had sex with somebody. That'd be class.
Well, can I say something? Aaron Butler, I hope he doesn't mind me. You were mine.
I think I've told this before anyway.
He wanted to take a temporary leave of absence on the stag.
I had
do
to
for-
request.
for a couple of hours, and the etiquette of this man. He came up to me. I was sitting at the top table in
The
Lineker's.
top table.
In Lineker's.
And, yeah.
Godfather, please.
It was
One of those moments.
And he asked my permission if he could.
I
convert-
I with young lady?
bowed my head and held my palm out like that, and if he
Gotta
stroked
kick
my
up
palm,
3 points to Toddy.
yeah,
I gave him a kiss.
and then he set me free. He could never have seen me again.
And then he returned.
Back in 7 minutes, like it's a 5 minute walk.
Yeah, but yeah, that was good fun. That stag.
I was in Magaloof once, and it was one of the most depressing experiences of my entire life.
Really? Why?
'Cause
We loved it
But I went out with it was a
His
girl I
granny
was going out
died, you
with.
sick bastard.
Yeah,
in Magaloof.
yeah,
Yeah.
wet t-shirt competition.
That'll get them. That'll get
drowned.
She drowned.
in her own.
She actually tripped over her own ditty.
Did she at least win?
Oh, she won. Like yeah. I got
Yeah,
a
yeah.
50-year-old drink voucher out of it. It's class.
Gold medal. Yeah.
Yeah. She said, "It's the last time coming on holiday with you." I was like, "You're fucking right. It's the last time." But get them out. Get them out, Granny!
You exploiting your granny's
Yeah.
amazing tits.
That's like,
for
shake your
competition.
hole!
Taking her all over Europe. You're like
She loved it. Like
You're like Colonel Tom, is that
Yep.
like, and Elvis.
Yeah.
Your granny's Elvis.
I was like, "Show them and your old fartlet." No, but I did. I went with it was a girl I was going out with, and then her mates were all out.
Right.
So I was like, it was her birthday. I was like, we'll go to Magaloof the same time as your mates. And she was like, "This is class." And then it ended up being me and like 10 women, and just me going, "Fuck off, fuck off, get fucking back." like for a week.
They're gone feral.
Yeah.
Right.
That'd be your dream to go.
You'd think
You
that.
and 10 women going to
Yours,
Magaluf?
yeah, maybe yours.
I don't know.
love that.
Look, I'm open to what's it called?
I
invest.
think we should plan. We're probably running out of time now, but I would love us to plan a wee comedians fucking getaway. Just a wee sunny holiday.
I might have to do it next year. I may
Do you know what I mean?
have left it too late here.
He's doing too many fucking business seminars.
I have too many premieres to go
But that's the
to.
thing. If you could, we do a business seminar, text it up. What do we look?
I hear
Well,
you.
you've got the fucking skills to, you could put a wee short film together.
We-
And then we have the premiere in Magaluf.
What if we go on the team building exercises and we pretend that we don't even know each other and don't we're introverts? Oh, I don't know. And then you're like, Mickey
Yes,
and
Mick,
Shane,
you be
Yeah,
an
you
introvert.
pretend to be an
like,
introvert.
I can
yeah.
do that. Watch.
Even that you can't.
Yeah, that's killing. That's killing
wait,
you
see,
right
I
now.
wasn't. I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Yeah, it's
Do you know what I
pretty
mean?
good.
Johnny
That's pretty
sounded
good.
pretty
Do you
well
know
to
what
me,
I'm saying?
actually. Yeah,
Like trying to
yeah.
shake my hand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That drama degree
Classic
pays for
train, man.
itself. Yeah, yeah,
Tell
yeah.
me.
So what do we do? So how are we getting around this? So
So we go on a team building thing with him somewhere sunny, right?
where do you want to go?
I know Spain or something, right? Somewhere sunny.
Tenerife.
We say Tenerife, right? Go to Tenerife, and you're hola, welcome over to.
I could do it in English.
Yeah, we can do it if you want.
Yeah.
It's up to you. I don't know what language you speak, right? You definitely can't do it in Irish, so we've established that. And then me and you go, and we both be like, well, we've never tried to, we can't build anything, let alone a team.
Right.
And then by the end of the session,
Yous are a team.
we're fucking high-fiving, coming up and well, let's start a podcast. What
Yep.
do you like? I like tea and friends. I would love to be on that podcast, Shane. I'll wear a t-shirt that says I like to hold doors open.
Yeah.
Right? And then people are
by
like,
the way,
fuck me, Aaron Butler's genius.
wanna-
Next thing you know, you're David Goggins. Who's going to hold the boats? We're going to hold the fucking boats, right? And then that's the half an hour done. And then straight to the bar.
Introvert Micky Bartlett.
What's crazy is to
Yeah.
get around this, he wants to create this fake business seminar, but still wants to take the seminar.
Oh, he's
still wants you to run
we
a
have,
seminar.
Yeah, we have to still attend it, and we
Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
do. You could just, but surely anything could be a tax write-off as long as you revert it back to comedy.
To be fair, now that I made that joke about this t-shirt, bang, tax write-off.
But that's a, like
I know where we go. Lisbon.
Mate, I've been there loads of times. The McDonald's is decent, but it's closed around that time. I mean, they say it's a city, but like it's not. It hasn't got any bigger. Like,
Lisbon. How many?
was that Portugal?
Or should we just go to Amsterdam again?
That's actually fuck a seminar. That's what
Yeah,
Amsterdam. Yeah.
yeah.
Kesey's a piece of shit. Kesey.
he's there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I told him there's one place that I love, one coffee shop that I love in Amsterdam. And he took us to every one bar that one. He's like, I don't even know what that one is. But I was articulating it badly, to be fair to him. I didn't tell him the name
It's
of
hard
it.
to do when you're baked. Like
And then he was in it yesterday. And I was like, that's the one I like.
the last time I was in Amsterdam, I saw a couple of the ladies of the night clocking off and walking past the Anne Frank house, and I was like, this is weird. Like, this is just odd.
But that's the route home, Mickey.
No, but he was in there.
Yeah, I was.
That's where he was staying. It's his Airbnb.
Let me out!
You're doing a
They
reverse.
locked me in the attic because I'm an introvert. The tour group was like, we're all here, and I didn't want to go no.
Well, I think we should. I think we
So I
should
just hung about.
We should go and do a gig somewhere.
Yeah,
Because then it becomes tax write-offable.
And it is work.
yeah.
Yeah. But surely if you
We're doing a tour of just like Ian Appa,
Yeah.
Kos, Zante,
Oldest one's there.
your granny.
You're fucking granny. Sorry.
I don't have.
Yeah,
you don't
no.
either.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Aaron,
I have one.
Yeah.
tell Granny Butler to step up.
See if you want to make a bit of coin.
Oh no, Granny Butler's a lovely woman now.
Have you ever been on holiday with Granny?
Yes, but it was many years ago. She used to come to Orlando with us when we went to Florida, but her arthritis wouldn't let her walk around the park, so she would mostly just hang around the hotel.
You should have broke up that fella. Did you say Arthur? Who?
Arthritis.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, his last name was Ritis.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Loves the joints. I feel like me saying loves the joints got lost there. It was,
Yeah.
it was fine.
That was good.
So you would have went away multiple times to Orlando.
I think we went about 3 or 4 times. Yeah, when
That's huge.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
good.
That's
First,
big.
first trip and it was when I was 8, and then last one with the family was when I was 19. So in between then, there's about 3 or 4.
Disneyland's a fucking.
When we used to go to my granny's caravan in Donegal, and
We used to go
then-
to Ackle Island.
Man, we'd wake up in the back of the car, my ma driving home, just arguing with my dad. Like, we'd go on holiday for one night.
Yeah.
Really?
Like, it used to be like, I made this joke where we would go like, we're all going on our coming home again. Like, because my ma would be like, we'll go to the caravan, it'll be brilliant. Get there and go, this is a fucking shithole, and then take us straight back to Lurgan.
Ackle Island we used to go was brilliant. Whole family, everyone
Yeah.
used to just get caravans, go Ackle Island. Brilliant. Couldn't tell you where it is now, but Mayo. It was great. I loved it. Irish holidays are good.
There's definitely I still like, and it's been memed a million times, but see the taste of like potato cheese and onion in a glass of Coke. That reminds me of that's childhood shit. Like
Yeah.
just your dad drinking a pint of Guinness and going, that's fucking unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's different. That's definitely different.
I love that. Well, I think we're going to go Centre Parks. People say it's good. In Longford.
It has a water park, which I would be keen to go to.
You can't
I
go to
do.
Centre Parks.
Do
Why?
enjoy a water park.
Not by yourself.
Well, I can bring a friend. You wanna
I'll go with you.
Yeah, me and Mick, the boys' trip to Centre Parks. Team building trip to Centre
Yeah,
Parks.
we're going to do a seminar.
Yeah, we're going to do. We're doing.
Now we're talking.
We're doing one of
Yeah.
our seminars.
Now we're talking.
Mickey and Butler's famous traveling seminars.
I'll pretend I'm afraid to go down the slide and all. Introvert.
Introvert.
No, I can't. I'm not ready.
Is Mick going back to Australia anytime soon?
I think we're going to go back out in November for a wee bit, maybe. A wee holiday. But I'm going to take a year off. Just to write a good show.
A year of comedy?
No, just a year off. Like
Australia.
a year off Australia. Can't take a year off comedy, mate. It's my job.
Yeah. I was gonna
but I'm going to wait a year, I think, before I go back out and do a tour.
Yeah.
I was going annually, and now I'm leaving at 18 months. Just to build it up.
You need to give time, because when you get out there, you don't really have. You really do have to go out there with your best fucking hour.
Yeah, and I know they have a lot of builders and construction trade, but we do need to let them reattach the roofs. You know what I mean? Like, it's important to let the
Right, true.
buildings have a chance to
Recover.
heal.
It's like Glastonbury, let the land heal.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I did an outdoor gig, put a roof on it.
That's
yeah.
weird.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know how that worked.
I just break rules, man. Even though I'm an introvert.
I know.
Don't.
I'm excited. I'm doing Warren Point Town Hall the night we're recording this tomorrow night, and I'm buzzing to do somewhere I've never done.
You've done Warm Point before. You did like a
Not
small
Town
gig
Hall.
there before.
Remember
not
we used to
Town
do
Hall.
Brick Cafe?
Yeah. I
That
remember
gig
that.
was
That was
fucking
brilliant.
unbelievable.
No microphone.
No
That's
microphone.
right.
It was
Paddy
fucking
McAkey
class.
ran it. You would get about 20, 30 in.
Yeah,
And it was just a wee BYO cafe. It was brilliant.
What a throwback, like.
that was great. That,
I think you got
we
a penny
did
out of it.
riff-raff rooms the other week. Do you remember
No,
the riff-raff
in
rooms?
Uri?
In Uri?
Yeah,
Up
but
the top
it's
floor.
it's
Yeah.
called something different.
Oh, it changed the name 10
But
times.
it's also closed down again
Yeah.
since we did it.
Since last week.
Literally the next day it closed.
I think they were staying open for the All-Ireland final, and then they were just like,
Who's on?
me, him, Matthews, and McCooey.
Oh, were they running it?
Yeah.
Oh, because they're just doing different places around Uri, aren't they? As part of like.
Well, they keep finding a new place and it keeps closing down.
Right.
So they just need to find.
I thought they were doing stuff in the town hall there.
They were, and I
Yeah.
think they have maybe something else coming up later in the year with it. But yeah, they're trying to find like a regular.
Uri's
smaller.
always good.
Newry's the kind of town where before you go on, you're like, this could be a wee bit fucking rowdy. And then it's unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because apparently as well, I heard, you know where the bank is? Apparently beside that, there's like an old theatre that they're trying to do up. But
Right.
I've heard it's unbelievable. And if they can make
See,
it
there's so
work,
many
I
of
think-
those wee theatres in towns around Northern Ireland that genuinely aren't used.
That's the place in Larne that I'm doing on the Work in Progress tour. We
The
did
leisure
it for
centre, is
we
it?
did it for the charity show. No, it's in a Gaelic club. And it's called the Reading Rooms. And they were like telling me about it. They were like, listen, it's probably not what you're used to. You know, it's a old space and all that. And I didn't know what to expect. You couldn't have a place better. Small stage, tiered seats.
Yeah.
Proper tiered seating. I think you get 300 in it. It feels like about you're playing to like 40 people.
Wow.
In the
Class.
best way. You know,
Yeah,
it's
just
intimate.
intimate.
And I said to them, I think they thought I was joking. I was like, there's nowhere better locally really for stand-up than this.
Aye.
Like, this is unreal. So I was like, I'm going to come and do a tour show here. And they thought I was joking. And I'm doing it. It's unreal.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to look at changing the venues up for next year's tour. I don't think I'll do the Waterfront next year.
Right.
Or any of the sort of bigger ones. Cause
I think it's always good to change. So
yeah, and
always
the
good.
costs are going up for a lot of those places. And
Right.
it's just like, do you know what? I would love to do like a GAA hall tour or like a rugby club hall
Yeah.
tour. Because so many of those places are like big rooms, loads of seats in a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Cheap.
they're always great crack.
But what would you, where haven't you done in Belfast that you would like to do? Opera House?
Yeah, probably do solo in the Opera House, yeah. Because that's like I've done that a couple of times just as a support act, and it's just the best room
Yeah.
because it's built for like it was built
Sound.
before microphones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you know where the term punters comes from?
Please tell.
There used to be a guy who in venues like the Opera House, it was his job to have almost like a brush, and the way those seats used to be was like rows, just rows with no gap in between, and they used to have to literally push people together. So they would punt. The idea of the term punter comes from that.
Interesting.
I'm pretty sure. for like.
Because surely
they
the term
cram
punter would be the man
thousands.
who's doing the punting.
He was.
be the
Yeah, exactly,
puntees.
exactly.
True.
Amputees.
Punted. Amputees.
You get more of them in.
He's an introvert. Yeah.
But then when they say give Shane a big hand, you're like, fuck. Thank God we're close together, but it's good to get your foot in the door. Stop him.
Give each other a high 2.5.
Yeah. Stand ovation.
Are you gonna hang around for the second leg of the show? Fucking stop doing this to me. I fingered your ma. What?
Opera House. Definitely.
You can amputate fingers as well. That wasn't it. So I mean,
I don't know. I like change. Like when I did the Opera House 2 years in a row, that was the first time because I do always change it.
Yeah.
But I didn't that year. But then I think next year I either won't do a solo show or I'll go somewhere very small and do loads of dates in it.
Aye.
Like Lyric or something.
Yeah.
Lyric's unreal.
Lyric's great as well. Yeah.
What are you at? You did a Lavery show.
Yeah.
Did you tour that in a couple of places?
No. Was going to and then just left it too late. And then
What are you at now? What are you up to?
Just hanging about.
What are you doing?
Playing PlayStation all day long. Eating sandwiches.
What are you doing?
eating sandwiches. Yeah.
You want to put a wee tour on or anything?
I want to.
Why don't you?
I haven't got material yet.
How much have you? Bet you got 40.
I conservatively would say I've got 25 to 30.
But if you book a tour, you'll shit out the extra. Like that's why you
book
book the tour
for-
before you write the show.
You
Like.
book a tour for March.
I know, but then I put pressure on myself, and then I
Sometimes
worry.
you have to, mate.
Just pressures for tires, mate.
That's why I'm not putting pressure on myself.
So you don't feel pressure if you're not a tire. You know what I'm saying?
But are you worried
I
that
don't
if
wanna
you
be a tire.
are you worried if
Exactly.
you do it, it won't
I'm
go well?
worried
pressure.
if I book it in advance that it'll be
40 vans.
it'll be not. It'll not be as good of a show because I'll be writing it for the wrong reasons. I'll be writing it
No.
just to fill time.
Just to make
instead
money
of-
and be famous. Yeah. Who would do that shit?
Don't get me wrong.
No, you'll
I want to
put-
write something that people enjoy. Is basically what I'm saying.
Yeah,
No, well, you're funny, suck.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Thank you very
Book a
much.
tour.
Yeah.
Do a tour.
you've got. See if you've got nearly half an hour now. By March, you have the other half an hour.
By March, the half an hour you have now, you'll go, I'll be shite. This new hour is amazing.
Yeah. I'll think about it. I'll look into it.
Just do it.
I know.
You gotta try things, and if it don't work, it don't work.
I know. I just don't ever want to write something just because I've booked a show and not because it's actually good.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? There's that as well. But I get. Look,
you could die tomorrow.
Yeah.
we all could. I hope we don't.
I couldn't have an introvert. They'd
That's-
never
that's
spot me.
true. Who's they?
Whoever's trying to kill me.
You think someone's gonna kill you?
Well, something.
The Yakuza or something?
Imagine you were killed by the Yakuza.
That'd be class.
That would be the way I want to go.
I was going to say, you
Yeah.
enjoy that.
They'd be raging that I'm not annoyed about it. I'm like, oh,
Probably maybe the Red Bull joke at the start of the show. They're like,
that's
Oh,
that's
that's the one I
Chinese,
missed.
Japanese. You've mixed that up. Chinese would be
they're
triads.
gonna get me too.
To be fair, I actually don't know if this is Chinese. It might be.
Let me see.
Can you read that?
It doesn't look like Chinese writing. Like
Nah.
there's no wee houses.
Is it Russian? I think it's Wingdings.
We'll give it back to them.
Red Bull give you wingdings.
No, Wingdings gives you the red Bull.
That's stupid. That's stupid, isn't it?
Professional comedians like. Red Bull gives you wingdings.
Do you remember the Wingdings font, the 9/11 thing? Remember that?
I don't know what the
Yeah.
link is.
You
What's the
remember,
link? What's the
yeah?
link?
Everyone remembers it was that you typed in something like
You typed in
the
the flight number.
and 9/11 and it came up like fucking
Two buildings.
It was like plane, poison, Star of David.
Yeah.
And I remember like showing my dad and being like, no, and my dad was like, well, Star of David's Jewish, and that was they're not Jewish. And I was like, oh, there's another case fucking blown wide open.
Yeah. So you don't remember that? So you must have missed that. You must have been playing football or something out in the boys'
I
and
was
all.
About talking to
outside.
girls and all.
Yeah.
I was outside.
Being
Yeah.
cool in your wee Top Man t-shirt and all.
Yeah, you were on a hot meal like us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still a Hotmail.
Yeah.
You?
I'm roasting. But that's because I'm overweight. Probably have a heart condition, but sure.
But yeah, they used to be able to type in the flight number of 9/11, and then it brought up this wee thing when you translate it into Wingdings font.
Do you remember trying to do Google? What was it? Google
Wax. Google Wax. Do you remember
this?
Google
No, I
Wax?
don't remember. What's that?
It's so fun.
You would type in I think that the rules were you were allowed 2 words, isn't that right?
Yep.
And the goal was to only bring up one Google search result. So you had to think of
Right,
2
okay.
random words. So it'd be like,
Me and Foster used to do it when we were
Yeah.
like 16.
yeah.
I did something similar at uni one time where we would type in a random word and then had the word porn after it. And the amount of shit, it never failed.
Yeah.
Dan, could
Worst
we,
one, amputee.
Could we throw a couple at you to see if we can do a Google whack?
So,
Amputee porn?
yeah.
Right?
Oh.
And it's not just like, oh, I'm missing a leg, but I'm having sex. It's like,
All 4?
no. It's like, here, wonder where that's going to go.
Oh, the stump.
Yeah. No. The kind of thing you're watching it going, if she had a foot, that's a hate crime.
But because she
Do you know what the
doesn't-
main? Do you
technically
know what the
not kicking
main
her.
male actor for that was? I think I'm right in saying this. Engelbert Stumperdink. I think that was him.
I thought her name was Eileen. Eileen.
Let's have a go to Google whack. Aaron, you go first.
Google Wax are before we start this, Google Wax are bound to be
They're
impossible.
bound to be impossible now.
because
They're not. I've got them before.
When you were 16,
Yeah.
the internet's
Yeah,
changed
that's
and
different now,
there's a bajillion things. I think it's impossible to get. In fact, I would say, Dan, you should probably Google, is it even possible
No,
to get a Google
but yeah, I
Wax
can do
these
it.
days? Okay.
Oh, but it has to be. Does that have to be one result or none?
1. You're allowed 1. Yeah, it can't be none. Yeah, you have to have 1.
Fuck.
See, now this has changed.
Earwax insertion.
Oh, there's gonna be
come on,
loads.
that's a
Who's putting earwax back in? That's mental.
Yeah, but it will still.
It'll take
won't
the
put
time.
it
Oh,
in
it's
that
2
order.
words, yeah.
Oh no, you do it in inverted commas. Is that right? No.
You might.
Right, sorry, Dan. Earwax insertion.
That's better.
Is that
Why'd
better?
you do it?
You told me to do inverted commas.
Oh,
Yeah, I
right.
didn't say do
I was
it.
being
I didn't say
sarcastic.
do the
I was being
voice.
sarcastic.
Oh, right,
That was
okay.
sarcasm.
Oh, right, okay, sorry. Thought it was one of your porns you were watching.
I was looking at porn.
Right, I've got one. Incel hieroglyphics.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually.
Incel hieroglyphics.
Fuck, this is a very difficult game now.
It just comes up with special features of the Mummy Returns.
That's excellent.
Sitting there, I was watching it.
Yep.
Oh, an ox on a moon was actually the reincarnation. That was a nerd I was doing. What's
That
an,
was
what,
good.
what would be a physical embodiment of an incel? Suppose a guy in a Game of Thrones t-shirt wearing high tops.
I don't know. Like, incel is a guy who wants to have sex but like can't.
Yeah.
Oh,
right?
is
A
it?
munter, essentially.
I thought it was someone that was like inbred. Maybe I'm wrong.
No,
No.
Okay.
that's inbred.
That's inbred, yeah.
That's inbred. Yeah,
Well, that's a
you're right.
sandwich.
True.
You going for lunch, Abs?
Of course you are.
He don't. He doesn't. He doesn't.
He doesn't.
I feel
He
like
doesn't.
do I have anything else to do? I don't think I have anything else to do today.
No, you have a gig later. It's fine.
You probably have to walk around Rushmere.
Yeah, you do your daily Rushmere.
Yeah, you would've
Dan,
said-
how do we
you
go
would've
with
said-
incel hieroglyphics?
No, it just keeps bringing up other stuff.
See?
Multiple Google.
Yeah.
I think Google Wax are dead now. R.I.P. to the Google Whack. You know.
Do you remember on, was it Lycos or something? You could send one free text message back in the day.
What's Lycos?
It was a search engine. I think it was Lycos, Lycos, and you could put in
remember
your
that.
number and the number you want to send text to, and you got one free one a day.
Do you know what I did the other day? I went on to Ask Jeeves.
That's a good one. Yeah.
He's not at himself.
No.
Yeah, he's off
He's
it.
not even wearing the suit.
Oh,
He
no.
takes ages to give
Yeah.
you the result.
And then he
then
gets all like, look who's coming back now.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
He's not. He's not even wearing the suit anymore.
Yeah.
He's just wearing like comfies,
Yeah.
Okay.
Smoking fags and all.
and he forgets what you asked him for. And
Aye.
Jeeves has to move on with the times too, though. You can't put him in a box either. You know what I mean? You can't just expect him to keep
Yeah.
wearing a suit for the entire time.
Yeah.
Jeeves has to evolve.
Yeah.
yeah,
True.
You know what I
Jeeves,
mean?
and when I asked Jeeves, like I was looking for like retro football boots. I was like, "Where's the best place to buy old Adidas Predators?" Jeeves' reply was, "Why does no one ask Jeeves how he is?" He's
Yeah.
like, "Why does no one ever ask me how I'm doing?"
Yeah. He actually replied to me once, Google it, you can't.
Yeah,
That's Jeeves for you.
Yeah. He's,
Yeah.
he's dropped the whole demeanour.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
not even speaking posh. He's like talking to us. Like
Yeah.
normal.
Right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, I hope he
Because
finds his
I think
way.
he got furloughed, didn't he, from being a wee?
He would have been.
from being a
He
waiter.
was paid off.
2020.
Was he a waiter or a butler?
No, it's me, mate. 2020. 2020 will get everyone, you know, even
Yeah.
James, bless him.
Yeah.
The
Came in hard for a lot of people. 2020.
no
Got a lot of
harder than Jeeves.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He took the brunt of it, to be fair.
Yeah.
He was overloaded. Everyone was Googling at home, 2020.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Quiz
he's like-
question, quiz answer.
Yeah,
He's like,
on the
"Fuck's
sly.
sake." Yeah.
On a
Yeah.
separate screen.
He's like, guys, again. Hope he's alright.
I'm watching Clarkson's Farm now, and in the first season of it, COVID is such a big thing, and it's a lockdown. And I'm watching it thinking, like, that didn't even happen.
It is weird.
It feels like a million years ago, doesn't it? Like,
As in the
Yeah.
actual lockdowns where it's like, you can only leave your house for an hour a day for exercise.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm watching him going, that's mental.
I know.
Forgetting that we, like, lived
Yeah.
through it.
Yeah.
And it was 2 years essentially, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah, but and at the time it felt like the longest 2 years. But then when it was finished, it felt like
A month.
it flew in.
aye,
You know
I
what
miss
mean?
it.
There is some times where you go, I just love a wee month, where it's just a wee lockdown.
So I look
month.
back at, like, I would do, because we were having our first kid at the time, and I look back at how overboard I went, and, like, I would get the shopping in Asda and then clean every single item.
Yeah.
And look, and at the time that didn't feel weird. I was
Yeah.
like, well, why wouldn't I be doing this? And now I look back on that and I'm like, that was mental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
Me
when you're
polishing
trying to
gluten-free hot
spread Dettol on Dettol. It's kind of hard to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
D
You
on
had, to, you
D.
had to sort of melt the top of the bottle so it would bend. Crazy.
Sounds like you're doing something else.
Yeah.
We one of them wee fuckets. We thinks.
Fuck it with Dettol, that would be.
Yeah.
That's
You would be
next level,
fucked.
Like, you would be absolutely fucked.
Why are they called a fucket?
Fuck it.
Because fuck it. Do you want to hit this? Fuck it.
Right. Okay.
I think it's like, that's not a bong. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing.
I'll ask Jeeves.
I think my
Oh, he's
mates.
been hitting the fuck. It's like he's.
I think my mates are at the minute.
And yeah, getting a new
Getting that
wife.
ribbon.
Yeah. Hopefully not. It's stinking.
Clarkson's Farm is one of the best programs on TV.
What is Clarkson's farm? I'm gonna
Jeremy
guess,
Clarkson
yeah.
has
There's a farm.
hundreds of acres of farmland,
Right.
and people run it for him. You know, he likes living in the
Okay.
middle of nowhere,
Alright.
and he lets farmers use it all. They obviously pay him a bit of rent. And for this show, I think Amazon went to them for the after Top Gear and were like, "Do whatever you want," and they
Aye.
did the grand tour and stuff. And then when that wound down, they went, "Jeremy, what do you fancy here?" And he's like, I just want to stay in the house, but I'll make a show on my land."
I heard him talking about it where he was like, the difference between that and Top Gear was like, Top Gear would be getting up in the like 5 in the morning, going to Heathrow every day and basically being like, I don't even know where we're flying to. And he's like, now it's like, I get up, I have a bowl of cornflakes, have a cup of coffee, talk to the other guy about the farm, start work at like 9 o'clock. It sounds class.
Yeah.
He's now doing all the well, obviously it's going to be a bit embellished, like, but he's taken on the farming himself, and it is. I didn't really like him. I always find him like a bit of a knob, but he's a caricature. Like, he's supposed to be like
he's
that.
supposed to be, yeah.
With Top Gear over the years, I was like, he's a fucking melt. He is so likable on this, because he is still like a bit of a fucking buffoon, but he's so likable, and
Yeah.
the cast of people is just excellent, and you actually see like what farmers do, and I get tired watching it. You know what I
Aye.
mean? I'm like, Jesus, but he's so likable. It's brilliant. I think we're just about to start the second season, but like, comedy needs to work out, boys, because
Oh,
we
I can't
would
do Manual
last
Labour.
a fucking
Oh,
minute
no
on the
chance, like,
farm.
There's some guy on TikTok who's showing like he does like a day in the life, and he works in Australia doing trades or whatever, and he's up at 5:30 in the morning, and then he's
I think I know he does. Is it FIFO?
Yeah, flying out.
So it's
that what
it's
that's
it's
called?
like oil.
There's loads of it, so there'll be oil ones, there'll be
Breaking
like
rocks.
mines and like there's, yeah.
That's I think. Does he have a beard?
yeah, he's from here, I think.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
my
I've seen
God.
that stuff. It's
Really
really
funny
interesting.
though. There was a guy who used to live down our street, right? And every Saturday morning, without fail, he would cycle his bike down the street, going wee 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 wee, right? And he was like 18.
Doing a pig impression.
No, he would like do a scrambler impression on his bicycle, right? And we just didn't. One day there was no wee wee wee. And we were like, "What the fuck happened to him?" And then about 2 years later, he came back with a tan in the Porsche
Because he went and did
because he went into
But he was
Vital.
in the Porsche still going wee wee wee.
Because I think
Yeah.
that money's is it tax free, or is it like it's very well paid, but you're
yeah,
not
I don't know.
spending anything
yeah,
there.
Yeah, because you're
Your
looked after,
meals.
so like they're paying for your flights, they feed you, put you up. But there's also things of like out in Australia where the amount of there's a rule in Perth where if you're caught doing over a certain speed limit, like over a certain amount over the speed limit, they'll just crush your car because all the FIFO guys were coming back loaded and buying like fucking Mustangs and then just going fucking daft because there's nobody on the roads at night. Like
Yeah,
so they just had to start cracking down on like because they're all young fellas with
Yeah,
loads
yeah.
of money just losing their minds.
Yeah.
There's a wee tidbit for you.
But see, when I see his content, like, it's brilliant.
Yeah, yeah,
But
it
when
is.
you see what he does,
Oh.
and he's just talking through it like it's nothing.
Yeah.
But I think that's alien to me and most comedians, where he's like, yeah, you just like, we're going to grease this, and then that's going to move in there, and I make sure that. You lost me at the first thing.
Yeah.
I've said it before. See, when I see baristas that are busy, moving all the things around them, I go, I don't have the brain power for that.
There's definitely a certain thing that happens. Like you've been doing stand up long enough, where you do lose certain like abilities to do certain things.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I went to type something the other day, and I was like, I can't remember how to fucking type something like for a long thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because I've just been getting away with this shit for so long.
Even when I was a waiter for a short time,
Yeah.
I struggled because
What restaurant did you wait in?
You waited in a
used to be-
few.
used to be a dishwasher down the yacht club.
I didn't hear what he said.
That doesn't matter. It wasn't that funny.
Okay.
I used to be a dishwasher down the yacht club.
Oh, right, okay.
And then I became waiter for a while,
Did
and
some
I was
tables.
like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
There's too much to do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember this, that. See, if you just dealt with one table all night, I might have been able to do it.
Yeah. Do you know what I think's a weird thing? Just from because I worked did a lot of retail stuff, and my mental arithmetic is still pretty good from because people use cash and stuff. And now if I'm in a pub or I'm in a shop and I pay cash, you can see people going, I don't know how much.
Oh, I.
Like they're really because no one's doing it.
And when I worked in the Maxwell down the road, you would write in how much they gave you, and it told you
Yeah.
what change to give, but it's still like,
Just in your head,
yeah.
I feel like throwing sums, but now I can't think of anything. So I'm talking.
I was so
Talking
shit.
about game.
See, like we're close. I remember working in a Mason East Belfast, and we're like, you'll need to start locking the shop up at night. And the woman showed me like, so go over here, and then this does that, and then switch that. And I remember at the time I'm going, yeah, no problem. But my brain's
Nothing.
going, you'll never be able to learn how to do that.
Well, I remember I was a supervisor in Clinton Cards for a week, and I fucked up the
Bill.
Hillary, actually.
Happy birthday.
I did not get that card, Mickey.
That's not bad.
I have a good
Obama,
Clinton.
though?
I have a good. No, Obama's more like this.
Your Obama's superb.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Give me a Clinton, give me an Obama.
Bill Clinton was more like this. More Hillary's my wife. Mickey, my good friend. Met him on the island. And then Obama's more up here. It's
Right.
more Michelle. My daughter Sasha Malia.
And then there's that guy that's like, he's not even American.
There you go. There's Trump there.
Wow.
Nice. I can't do a Trump. Not really. A wee bit. I'll not.
So you were a supervisor for a week?
Yeah, I just kept fucking up the tills at the end of the day. There was just always, it wasn't like much,
Same. It was
but it
a-
was like £2, and I'm like, I just can't fucking,
Yeah.
like I'm recounting, and I'm just, every night, I can't drive my Mazda's head waiting on me, so we'll have to go.
Yeah. It had to be something creative for me because I just don't have.
My uncle had a paper shop, and it blew away.
Very good.
Selling dashikis.
The Cheeky Weeklies was the name of the paper.
Did your uncle have a paper shop?
No.
Oh.
Did any of our uncles?
He actually made a wooden whistle, but a wooden whistle. And he made a steel wooden whistle. Then he made a tin whistle, tin whistle now.
Did any of our uncles ever own any businesses?
My granny used to own a shop.
Your granny did.
I remember when I was first 4 years of my life she owned it, and I would be in and out of it a wee bit. And
News
stuff.
agents.
Yeah, news agents type suite type shop.
So she worked in it and ran it.
Yeah, I think it was part of the house that she lived in as well. I can't remember what way
Did
it
you
worked
get free
out.
stuff?
I used to nick some sweeties. Yeah.
Nick them though.
I was only 3. I didn't know what it was.
That
doing.
was. I remember ever like walking around the shop and being like, not understanding how shops work, but say like a lifestyle sport and being like, imagine if your mummy or daddy owned this, you just could get everything for free.
Yeah.
You just come in and you could pick whatever you want, and you could even get some for your friends and everything. I still think like that. That's like, I would love that. Like supermarket sweep used to give me anxiety because I was like, what would you go for first? I wouldn't be able to get the stuff. I'd be like,
Yeah, depends on what the aisles they're opening. Because was it just food aisles or was there clothing involved?
what I'm
Was there
saying.
digital accessories? Was there
maybe like say a Target in America, a place that does
Oh,
everything.
that's huge as
Yeah.
well. The aisles are massive. You can only.
But
get
what do
that.
you pick? You pick things you actually want. Are you trying to sell things on or
Yeah, I go down the resale route. I go into whatever the most electrical expensive stuff, whatever it was at the time. DVD players, big TVs,
Toothbrushes.
whatever. Yep, don't forget your toothbrush.
at a Target? You could get guns.
Wow, yeah.
Which is, yeah. It kind of makes sense. You know the way like Boots isn't Boots,
But Target is
Target
guns.
is guns. You're
You
like,
would
that
own,
makes
if you
sense,
lived in
that makes sense.
America, you would own so many.
But if I lived, I've told you this before. My absolute fucking dream is make a load of money off stand up while I'm still sort of young enough to spunk it up a wall, buy a house somewhere with just a big back garden, and sit on a back porch all day shooting tins of beer that I've just finished drinking.
Yeah. You
It's my retirement
you
plan.
could get a big air rifle.
Yeah, we could get you
Yeah.
like an air one. For,
You can you can still own handguns in Northern Ireland if you're part of a gun club.
Yeah.
Right? Will we start one?
Yeah, we'll call it the IRA.
What an idea. What a dream.
I remember going to one in the States, a shooting alley, and the
What'd she do to you?
McBeal, and I thought I was going to be unbelievable. In my head, I was like, I'll be great at this.
Give him 2 guns.
And I'm like this, boo, 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 hitting the target, ba, 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 thinking I'm killing it, and I'd missed every time. And the guy said to me after, he's like, I was watching you, where you went wrong, straight on. He's like, don't have a straight on.
gotta
Yeah,
keep
you
a
need to have
weekend
enough
in.
with the recoil.
Remember we did
That was
Todd's
fun,
Leap,
though.
the shooting, and it was like whatever gun that was, you had to like put it into your shoulder, and
Big
it
Those
was
aim.
shotguns really fucking.
it had
yeah,
it proper fucked you up like.
yeah.
You're
My dad
Kill
had a
Wee
shotgun.
Willie.
When we were kids, my dad had a shotgun, and he probably shouldn't say that out. He was like, "Have we go?" I was about 10, and he stood behind me, like, so he was like supporting my shoulder. But I remember just having a fucking massive bruise.
What was he getting you to shoot? Just the air?
Just yeah, he was just like, just shoot it at
It
the
was
sky.
over a coffin. Oh boy.
He's like, my arm's tired of throwing all them petrol bombs, son. Fucking
I love the idea of that, just like shooting in the back.
IRA funerals.
No. Just shooting stuff in the garden. That is fun.
Yeah, I had a BB gun that we would just sit in the back garden
King?
all day. Just
Yeah.
What?
When the night has
That wasn't BB King.
That wasn't BB King.
Who was that?
Ben E. King.
Fuck's sake.
Is that right?
Made a fool of myself
No,
again.
that's Otis Redding. Is it?
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Ben E. King.
Who was BB King?
BB King was a blues musician.
Okay.
But I think that's Ben E. King sang Stand By Me.
Well.
And then
simple
Sean
as that.
Kingston.
He's in jail now, isn't he?
Bum, bum, bum.
What?
Him and his mare are in jail. Sean Kingston.
Some
beautiful girls.
scam?
Aye, they were like money something. Money
Money
something.
laundering.
Maybe.
Girls were that beautiful.
Ben E. King, Dan, is that right? Ben E. King.
Well done.
Good lad.
Let's do, just to finish, let's do a general music quiz.
Oh, that's
Please.
a good idea. I feel like you.
Do you enjoy a wee
Do a
quiz?
general music quiz, please, Dan.
But I love how
Crazy that you didn't already have that set
I
up.
know.
thinking I might think
I
that.
love when you throw these curveballs at Dan. You just get an
it'll be fun.
idea.
It's a shame this is a movie one. I'd crush it.
Yeah.
Oh, here. There's no one. I don't. You have such a high level knowledge of movies.
Especially you hit mid to late
Anything?
80s. You
Not
don't
really.
play
No, not really.
Oh,
Like, but
you do.
You do like you,
When we play that separation game, you do it in an instant.
Oh, that is my favorite game in the world.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's right.
my
When we
favourite
give
game in
you
the
two
world.
people. and
Yeah,
play
give me
the-
two now. While Dan setting that up. Give me two.
Okay, Ethan Hawke and Ryan Reynolds.
Ethan Hawke was in Training Day with Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds was in Safe House with. Oh, Ethan Hawke was in Training Day with Denzel Washington.
Chris
Denzel
Eubank.
Washington was in Safe House with Ryan Reynolds.
Chadwick Boseman and flipping Charlton Heston. Here, good luck.
Chadwick Boseman was in the Avengers Endgame with all the Avengers, and Charlton Heston played the head of S.H.I.E.L.D. in the first Iron Man.
Did he? Mm-hmm. I didn't know that. Wow.
Really?
Or was it the Incredible Hulk? He was definitely in one of them.
No, that wasn't Heston.
No, I'm thinking of Austin Powers.
You're thinking of someone else.
I'm thinking
Austin
Mission- I'm thinking
Powers was
Mission
head
Impossible.
of-
I can do it. Chadwick Boseman.
Austin
who?
Powers was in
Chadwick
Avengers.
Boseman and Charlton Heston. Right. From
Planet
Sorry,
of the Apes.
are you telling me
Yeah.
Austin Powers was in Avengers?
Probably was.
Yes, Samuel.
Yeah, Thanos, baby.
So Chadwick Boseman
Chadwick
and Charlton
Boseman.
Heston.
That is tough.
I'll
now.
see you, got you now. Good luck.
What are some big Charlton Heston ones?
Planet of the Apes is the biggest one, I think. Caligula, was he in that, maybe? No, he wasn't.
He loves his guns. Or
Love
dead, I don't know if he's
Caligula?
still alive.
Oh,
Charlton
Heston. Yeah.
Big NRA guy.
Yeah, that is a hard one. Big IRA guy?
Big NRA guy.
Oh, right. Same thing. This is really... I've
I'm trying to think- no,
buffered
I'm
Mickey
trying to
here.
think.
NRA, straight out of Compton.
Does it count if it's like a documentary? Because he was in Bowling for Columbine. If you look at it that way,
I guess.
He was in Tombstone.
he was in Tombstone. Charlton Heston's in Tombstone with Kurt Russell, who was in Guardians of the Galaxy
There you
with
go.
Chris Pratt, who was in.
There you go. Well done. But that was
Okay.
a hard one. That was one of the worst. That's the longest I've seen.
Before we quiz it up, Mick, what do you want to plug and promote?
I've got the Dexter Numbs live podcast on the 17th in Mandela Hall. My tour starts on the 6th of September in the Waterfront. So we're going all over the UK and Ireland. Tickets are available, especially in Derry. But a lot of the venues are selling out pretty fast.
We'll put link in the description.
Thank you
to
very
your
much.
tour.
Appreciate
AB, anything you want to?
We tour next year, maybe?
You do any
Maybe.
headline slots anywhere in Lexington? People want to come see you live?
I actually think I am, but just don't remember them. But I've some. Just if you go to my Instagram page, it has all the.
It'll be on your socials?
Yeah, it's all over my socials. Any headline spots I'm doing, but I have a few on this year. Yeah.
All right, big shooter.
Patreon and Hollywood Blend.
Patreon.com/TVMe podcast. If you want to go official with us, link is in the description for that. And our tea that we teamed up with Suki Tea to make, the Fair Trade Hollywood Blend. These are beautiful. They're really
Loose
nice.
leaf too.
Look,
Loose
little loose tea bags. You know.
Very nice.
These are tea that we spent ages
That's how you know you've made it. Like,
figuring out these
yeah.
when you've got tea.
Do it if you've got your own beverage.
Yep.
I'd love imagine no fartlet whiskey.
Fartlet.
the
It'd be
fartlet whiskey.
fucking great. Like,
Yeah.
Have some of fartlet whiskey. It fucking stinks.
it's just yeah. If you can't, it'll make you.
This tea we wanted strong tea.
Talk about spilling the tea.
we, wa-
Hey, let's
we
go.
wanted strong tea. So Suki were sending us little things to try here and there, but wanted like proper nice strong.
Do you know
tea.
who's a strong tea? Mister.
The link is in the description. If you want
Schwarzenegger.
to get yourself some of this, that's a Suki tea. Dan, would you like to quiz us up, please?
Okay,
What way do you want to do this?
I'm just gonna throw the questions out there, and you can first answer.
Okay.
What singer has had a Billboard #1 hit in each of the last 4 decades?
Madonna.
No,
Michael Jackson.
no.
Did you say female?
Tupac.
Did you say female?
The last 4 decades. No.
But he's re-released a couple of things. Elvis.
Not in the 80s, it did. Hold on. The last 4 decades were
80s,
80s to 80s to now.
80s, 90s, noughties.
Tom Jones?
No.
No,
No,
90s.
it's 90s.
90s, noughties, 10s,
Ah.
20s.
Right, okay. That changes things quite a bit.
Who was putting out songs in the 90s and then is still big now? But see, the now one struck me up because then they would have had one in the last 4. Elton John?
No.
That was a good guess.
They would have had to
Britney?
have.
No.
Who?
Britney Spears.
They would have had to have had one in the last 4 years. Are these all as a solo artist, Dan?
I believe so. Yes.
This is very
That
difficult.
is tough.
In the 90s.
Diva.
Beyonce?
No.
Mariah
Christina?
Carey.
Yes.
Mariah Carey.
What she had in the last 4 years?
Yeah, what hit #1 last
Probably
week?
Christmas.
Oh,
No.
Christmas one.
Yeah, it always.
Who was the very first American Idol winner?
Oh,
Kelly Clarkson?
Yep.
Correct.
Well done.
I was about to say Clay Aiken.
Which member of the Avengers, this one's for Mickey, had a brief stint as a pop star?
Brie Larson.
Yes.
Wow, well done.
Love them at Celtic.
Before Miley Cyrus recorded Wrecking Ball, it was offered to which singer?
Katy Perry?
Nope.
Or Da.
No, I would like to see that.
Beyonce?
good.
Yes.
Beyonce got offered Wrecking Ball.
Imagine Beyonce on the ball.
Wrecking it.
In The Big Lebowski, the dude can't stand which band?
Haven't watched that movie.
The Rolling Stones.
No. but
Beatles?
No, but sort of that kind of era.
Who are sort of like that era?
AC/DC? No, I can't think. I haven't seen The Big Lebowski in years.
The Queen?
The Eagles.
The Eagles. Oh, yeah.
These are good.
What was Madonna's first top 10 hit?
Like a virgin?
No.
Holiday?
Yes.
Do you remember she went from Holiday to fucking like, yeah, that was a big turn.
Holiday.
Yeah.
It could.
Okay, last one. Paul McCartney and John Lennon wrote which Rolling Stones song?
Painted Black.
No.
Yellow Submarine. Something to do with colours.
I know this. It's in a document.
Satisfaction?
It's in a documentary I watched.
Nope.
Nah, I'll never get this. He's a name.
Is it well known?
I wouldn't have got this.
Oh,
Ruby
Start me-
Tuesday?
Start me up.
No.
Sympathy for the Devil?
No.
Pass.
I want to be your man.
Wouldn't have got it.
no.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got that.
Oh,
Wouldn't
well.
have got it. What was the name of the song, Dan?
Yeah.
Boys, we'll leave it there and we'll get some lunch. Would that do?
Let's go.
Would that do?
Happy days.
Thank you to everyone for watching and listening. We appreciate you. What a second Waterfront date? 30th of November.
Yep.
Waterfront Hall, Tea With Me Live. First one sold out, Bangor sold out. We're already done Bangor.
Yes.
So we had a lovely time there. Thank you.
All the best.
Let's get ready for tea with me.